What's up, guys? Steve here with another stimulus package update, and tomorrow is a very big day. There's going to be a lot going on tomorrow. There's going to be voting, there's going to be negotiations, we're going to see more bills rolling out, and we also received some shocking news overnight. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys in this video to get you caught up with everything that we can expect to see roll out. And if you like that, if you could do me a really quick favor before we dive in, smash the like button. It helps me out. It will just take a second. YouTube success is pretty much based on interaction. So when you hit the like button and you leave a comment, it helps me out. I would appreciate it. And also, if you'd like to keep getting these updates, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that way every time I upload videos, you can stay notified. So last night we saw Nancy Pelosi provide a written statement addressing the 114 members of the House of Representatives that are currently urging her to pass a standalone bill to help extend unemployment benefits, $600 per week, as we saw with the FPUC. And it was her response to this that was a little bit concerning. Now I'm going to dive into that here in just a second, but before I do, I want to give a little bit of context for you guys, especially if you're new to the channel, so that way you can know what's unfolding here. So pretty much we saw the pandemic hit. They provided the HEREOS Act, which provided provisions to help stimulate the economy. And then a couple months ago, Nancy Pelosi in the House of Representatives, they passed the HEREOS Act, which was a $3 trillion stimulus package, which was immediately denied by Republicans, and the Senate said that it was a left-wing liberal wish list. And the argument was that it was full of Democratic agenda items that had nothing to do with the pandemic. So it was pretty much immediately denied, and then the Senate, the Republicans, released their bill, the HEREOS Act, which was pretty much flat out dismissed from everybody as well. So they said, all right, we need to come together and have negotiations so that we can pass some sort of provisions to help stimulate the economy and help those in need at this time. And they were unable to do so. As a result, the president issued his executive memorandums to help provide provisions, one of which to help with unemployment, which was the LWA, or the Lost Wages Assistance Program, which suggested that the unemployed should get an additional $400 on top of unemployment benefits, $300 from federal funds and $100 from the states. And the $300 from federal funds would come from FEMA's disaster relief funds. And this was to last until the end of the year or until the funds were exhausted. Well, shortly after, FEMA let us know that they don't pretty much have the funds to last till the end of the year. As a matter of fact, they only have the funds to last about 3 weeks. So this was only going to be a temporary fix. But the hope was that this would pretty much buy time, a little bit of time for Congress to get back together and come to an agreement so that way we could pass provisions to help America and the unemployed. So both sides agreed that they needed to get back to negotiating and go ahead and try to pass some sort of agreed upon provisions. Well, they didn't do that, and instead they decided to take recess. However, this Saturday, the Democrats from the House of Representatives are going to be coming back to the House to resume session to vote on an emergency bill known as the Delivery for America Act. Now, this bill is to stop any changes to the post office made by the new Postmaster General DeJoy, who was appointed by the president. They're saying that he's making changes to equipment and operations and things like that, and he announced that he cannot guarantee that all mail-in ballots would arrive in time to be counted for elections. Well, the Democrats believe that this is politically motivated and could work in the favor of President Donald Trump. And as a result, DeJoy said that he would go ahead and stop any of these changes because he didn't even want to have the appearance of being politically motivated. However, they're still going to come together to make sure that this is enforced, and so they're going to be voting on that tomorrow. So members of the House approached Nancy Pelosi and said, since we're going to be voting on this standalone bill for the Delivery for America Act, let us also include an enhancement to unemployment benefits for the unemployed in America. Now, keep in mind that this is not the first time that this request has been made to Nancy Pelosi. As a matter of fact, White House officials requested it 3 times, saying, all right, since we can't come to an agreement on a stimulus package with all the provisions, let's pull out the things we agree upon and let's pass those as standalone bills. However, Nancy Pelosi's response was that this is unacceptable. She doesn't want to piecemeal out parts of the bill. She wants one comprehensive package so that way nothing and no one is excluded in this stimulus package. So it was her response that was a little bit shocking and concerning. She said at this time, it actually is of strategic value for her not to come to an agreement on any standalone bills. So pretty much, in other words, what she's saying is that it's a strategic tactic for her not to come to an agreement on those standalone bills because she wants to make sure that she's in a position where she can get the things that she wants. despite the fact that there are literally tens of millions of Americans right now that are currently unemployed. They have not had a boost to their unemployment. They're unable to pay their rent, unable to get food. Some of them are going to on the verge of eviction as we've seen the eviction moratorium expire. It's been over 3 weeks now, and yet we have concern about tactics for negotiations and strategy. To me, it seems like the focus is just a little bit off. Now, I don't want to just focus on Nancy Pelosi. Please understand that, in my opinion, both sides of the table should be assuming responsibility for what's taking place. But this, to me, is just... to see it written out is just a little bit blatant and concerning. And meanwhile, we have the Senate putting together their skinny stimulus package. Now, this skinny stimulus package is going to be narrowing down what they previously had, the HEREOS Act, the $1 trillion stimulus package, down to a $500 billion stimulus package that's going to be including a variety of small provisions that they really want to push. This is going to be their negotiating piece because they are not going to be passing the Delivery for America Act as a standalone bill unless they can get some of the things that they want. So they're putting that together, and included in that is a $300 boost to unemployment benefits. This is not the $600 that we wanted to see, but at least it's something, and hopefully it'll last longer than 3 weeks. We'll see what unfolds. Included in that is not stimulus checks. And they're saying the reasoning behind that is because the skinny stimulus package is the negotiating pieces that they want to see that the Democrats are not supporting. So it's again a negotiating piece, which is unfortunate that we're seeing this strategy and these tactics used when there's so many people right now that just need help, and we wish that that would be the primary focus. I don't know, I try my best to make sure that I provide you guys with the facts on this channel and give you information that you need to know. And that's what I'm trying to do here, is let you guys know what's taking place. I try not to get any political positions. As I mentioned, I feel that both sides need to be taking responsibility and helping those that are currently in need. That's my personal opinion at this time. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think, and know that I'll be sure to share whatever information rolls out. So the hope is that Nancy Pelosi and the Democrats, since they really want to see the Delivery for America Act passed, that maybe Republicans can get some of the things that they want passed. They can come together and agree upon a standalone bill with provisions that can go out that can help people. And hopefully unemployment will be included in there. Maybe we'll see stimulus checks. We're not really sure. The details of the skinny bill, the skinny stimulus package, have not been provided yet. It's just something that's going on. There's a works that we've heard rumors about. When I get the details, I'll be sure to let you guys know. But a lot of this is going to be rolling out tomorrow. So I want to make sure that I can get you guys updated on what's taking place, and know that this is going to be a big weekend. Hopefully we'll see some things rolling out here shortly, and know that as soon as they do, I will be sure to share here on my channel. And if you guys like that, again, if you could do me a quick favor, smash the like button. It helps me out. And if you like to get those updates as soon as they come out, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, so that way as soon as I get the information and I upload it, you can be notified. Also, if you'd like a chance to get 2 free stocks, there's a link in the description below. When you download the Webull app and you fund your account with as little as $100, you can get 2 free stocks, one of which could be valued up to $1,400. Well, you guys, I hope I have some good news to give you guys after the weekend, and I'll be sure to share as soon as I find out. I hope this reaches you well. God bless. This is Steve.